Good morning. We're going to do a little review. Let's say you start with this rule, 5n minus 2. That means 5 times the number minus 2 is going to fill in our chart. When you come across this rule on your test, what you want to do first is you want to find your zero number. Whatever is being added or subtracted is your zero number. So we can plug that into our chart. And then from there, you'll notice it says 5 times the number. Well, that means rows of that number. So we're going to increase by 5 each time. So a negative 2 plus 5, increase by 5 each time is going to give us a 3. And then 3 plus 5 will give us 8. 8 and 5 is 13. 13 and 5 makes 18. So your sequence, your pattern, would start 3, 8, 13, 18, and then you can go on from there. Now let's say you were provided this rule, 5n minus 2, and you need to find the 20th term in the sequence. Well, if your rule is 5n minus 2, and you need to find the 20th term, you're going to say 5 rows of 20, or 20 rows of 5, take away 2, so that's going to be 100 minus 2 is 98. So your 20th term in the sequence will be 98. Well, let's say they don't give you the rule first. Let's say you were provided only a sequence. Well, the first thing you want to do is figure out what are we increasing by each time. Well, in this particular sequence, we are increasing by 4 each time. So your rule then will start out 4n. And then you need to work backwards to find your zero number. So 15 minus 4 is 11, minus 4 is 7, minus 4 is 3. 3 minus 4 is negative 1. So your rule is going to say 4n minus 1. Now let's say you're trying to find the 100th term in this sequence. Well, if you're going to find the 100th term, it'll be 4 times 100 minus 1. So 400 minus 1 is 399. And so that's how you're going to work really hard, and that's what you're going to remember most importantly for your writing rules for sequences or writing sequences from rules. Remember to find your zero number, put that in your chart, and then whatever is being multiplied, that's actually what you're increasing by each time. And then you need to remember how to solve equations. The first thing you want to do is look at your picture. If your picture has stuff that's the same on both sides, let's say it has squares on one side and squares on the other side, well, you're going to want to take those away, get rid of them because they're the same on each side and it's still balanced. In this particular case, we want to subtract 1 from each side, and that's going to create for us a 0 pair. So then 3x is equal to 9. 10 minus 1 makes 9. And then from here, we'll have to divide by 3 because division is the opposite of multiplication. X then will equal, what is 9 divided by 3? 3. Now we can go back and check, plug in this 3 where this x is. So 3 times 3 is 9, plus 1 is 10. Keep in mind if you get stuck or confused on multiplying and dividing integers, because remember this is coming back particularly for Monday whenever you do your quarter exam, you can get away with using this little cheat trick. A positive times a negative is a negative. A positive divided by a negative is a negative. Something to keep in mind. Good luck on your test today. Work really hard, and I will see you guys later.